New Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham sought to extend her congratulations to her friend, A.J. Lewis, after his selection to the Chicago Cubs roster. The WNBA star utilized social media to commend the Cubs for affording their new catcher this opportunity. Naturally, baseball is the least of her concerns at present. Following her unexpected trade to the Indiana Fever, Cunningham recognizes that she may encounter numerous open shot opportunities in the upcoming season. When queried about collaborating with the reigning Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark, she provided a humorous pop culture analogy to illustrate her expectations. "I will be her Sabrina Carpenter any day," to her Taylor Swift, she stated on the Sports and Shenanigans podcast. "Honestly, I am incredibly excited for this. I genuinely believe that she is a wonderful person too. She faces significant pressure and scrutiny, yet manages it with such grace, and she is simply a great individual. Therefore, I am delighted to be part of something like this, especially since she passes the ball, which I enjoy." Cunningham, akin to Clark, is also a skilled scorer, having recorded nearly 38% shooting from three-point range last season, and her presence on the court will provide the Fever with another spacing threat to expand the offensive area. Certainly, some time will be required for adjustment, and the Fever's revamped look suggests that various players will need to share ball handling responsibilities to achieve success. Nevertheless, she appears more than willing to adopt a secondary role if necessary. The Fever seem to harbor confidence in their capacity to contend for a championship at present, and they intend to leverage the Caitlin Clark phenomenon to continue enhancing their roster. Caitlin Clark's latest teammate has been consistently sharing captivating swimsuit photographs. The Indiana Fever made several significant acquisitions this offseason. Following a promising inaugural season in the Caitlin Clark era, where they reached the WNBA playoffs but were eliminated in the first round, the Fever are determined to advance further in 2025. Indiana obtained veteran guard Sophie Cunningham, previously with the Phoenix Mercury. Cunningham is expected to function as a pivotal bench asset or a third guard for the Fever. The Fever traded Nalissa Smith to the Dallas Wings as part of a four-team deal to secure Cunningham. "Sophie is a player that we have targeted for quite some time, and we believe she embodies the ideal fit for the style we aim to implement," remarked Fever General Manager and COO Amber Cox. "She is an intense competitor, works exceedingly hard on both ends of the court, and ranks among the best shooters in our league. We are thrilled to incorporate her into our team." On behalf of the Fever, I would like to express gratitude to Nalissa for her contributions over the past 3 seasons and wish her success in her future endeavors. Cunningham, boasting a significant following on Instagram, continues to share captivating swimsuit images. Brianna Turner, a recent addition to the Indiana Fever and a teammate of Caitlin Clark for the 2025 season, is already highlighting a concerning trend that has escalated alarmingly in recent years: officiating issues that may extend into the WNBA. There has been considerable enthusiasm regarding its potential to advance women's basketball in the United States with the introduction of Unrivaled, a new league recognized for its increased salary, premium facilities, and media visibility. Nevertheless, Turner harbors concerns that an upsurge in officiating controversies within Unrivaled may portend what is forthcoming in the WNBA, especially following Angel Reese's ejection on February 21st, which raised questions about the legitimacy of the referee's calls. "While unrivaled officials tend to issue technical fouls frequently," Turner stated via XCOM, previously known as Twitter, "I remain hopeful that this behavior will not carry over into the WNBA season. They are expending all their technical fouls right now." Turner hopes that these disciplinary decisions will not transition into the WNBA, notably because some of the referees involved are recognizable figures from last season's WNBA matches. The officiating within Unrivaled has recently ignited intense discussions, not solely in relation to the Chicago Sky's 22-year-old Reese, particularly following various contentious incidents in Florida. In a critical Mist versus Phantom matchup, a late-game technical foul called on Phantom coach Adam Harrington modified the result of the game. Additionally, during the league's one-on-one tournament, a debatable foul call allowed Courtney Williams to advance, joining a skilled lineup that features Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, and, of course, Caitlin Clark for the 2025 season. Turner is eager to witness players excel without the interference of contentious officiating rulings. With her experience in the WNBA and a previous tenure with the Phoenix Mercury, she understands the importance of fair officiating and consistency, particularly for teams aspiring for championships as the Fever seeks their first title since 2012. This trend of erratic officiating is not confined to unrivaled. In fact, technical fouls have emerged as an increasing problem across various tiers of basketball, including the NBA and WNBA. Last season, the WNBA issued 92 technical fouls prior to the All-Star break, exceeding the total from the previous year. Even in the NBA, prominent players such as Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks have been central to foul-related disputes, with the Slovenian accumulating 477 fouls in merely 70 games during the 2023-24 season. Critics frequently suggest that LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers receives preferential treatment. Amid rising worries about officiating consistency, it is evident that proactive measures may be necessary to maintain the integrity of the game across all levels of basketball. The Indiana Fever attained a 104.2 offensive rating during the 2024 regular season, ranking third within the WNBA. However, during the concluding 15 games of the regular season, Indiana recorded an offensive rating of 109.8. In contrast, the second highest rating during that period was attributed to the reigning champion New York Liberty, which achieved a rating of 106. 1. The transformative effect of Caitlin Clark on the WNBA is indisputable. Nonetheless, supporters of the league are currently engaged in a discourse online regarding the magnitude of her influence and whether the WNBA is dependent on Caitlin Clark to boost viewership and attendance figures. Clark is gearing up for her second season with the Indiana Fever, following an outstanding debut season that enabled her to establish the assist record and earn the title of Rookie of the Year. The 23-year-old played a pivotal role in propelling the WNBA to achieve its most viewed regular season in 24 years, alongside its highest attendance in 2 decades. Specifically, 31 WNBA games from the previous season attracted an average viewership exceeding 1 million, with 22 of those games featuring Clark, nearly all of her appearances being broadcast on national television. In quantitative terms, Clark's regular season games were viewed by an average of 1.2 million spectators, representing a 200% increase compared to games in which she did not participate, a fact that is not particularly surprising given her prominence. As is the case in various American sports, the presence of a superstar like Clark generally leads to heightened viewership, whether via television or in-person attendance. Additionally, Clark's Indiana Fever boasted an average regular season attendance of 17,306, marking a 320% increase from 2023. This attendance figure surpasses that of the next team, the New York Liberty, by 5,000, and is double that of Angel Reese's team, the Chicago Sky, which averaged 8,500. Ryan Brewer, a professor at Indiana University Columbus, characterized Clark's influence as remarkable and conducted an analysis revealing that she accounts for 26.5% of WNBA economic activity for the 2024 season. This encompasses attendance, merchandise sales, and television viewership. 1 out of every 6 tickets sold at a WNBA venue can be linked to Clark. Moreover, the research indicates that total WNBA television viewership has increased by 300% due to Clark, with 45% of the overall broadcast value originating from Fever games. Nonetheless, such figures have incited debate online, as they illustrate a decline in attendance and viewership when Clark is absent. That's actually not good, because it suggests that you are primarily watching her and not the broader spectrum of teams, one fan articulated on X. Let's consider Caitlin Clark's absence from the WNBA momentarily. Where would Angel Reese be without the "you can't see me" gesture? Another individual commented online. This referred to the notable incident between Clark and Reese during the NCAA championship game in 2023, in which the Chicago player gestured towards Clark, creating a moment that quickly went viral. If Caitlin didn't exist, none of this significant surge in the WNBA would have occurred, one fan also remarked. According to others, we ought to express gratitude to the entire rookie class as well. Incorrect. They do not impact the game in the same manner as CC does, another fan commented. Ultimately, although Clark's matches attract greater attendance and viewership, every single WNBA franchise has experienced remarkable growth over the past 18 months. This emphasizes a general increase in the interest in women's basketball.